Okay, so this morning's job, we are going to change out the reverse light switch. We've got a new one, so we're going to do that. We're also going to give this thing a full service. As you can see, at the moment it's on 150,203 miles. Engine's warming up quite nicely. We've got a frost warning on. What else are we going to do? Oh yes, we got new brakes, new discs and new pads for the rears. We're also going to see whether we can flush the braking system out, because I don't have spare nipples and because I don't have my other tools on the basis that they're in storage. I don't want to risk snapping a bleed nipple. Woo! Yeah, because that would leave me completely stranded down here and totally fucked. Yeah, so we're going to see where we can flush out the braking system. We're going to drop out the oil. We're going to change the oil filter. We're going to mend the front valance with some fiberglass, and we're also going to check things like ball joints. Oh yeah, I've got new wheel studs as well to actually go on it, because the moron that did the tyre check I don't know whether you can see that, but he did that to the original key. He fucking snapped it. You know, I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. So yeah, so there's the other part of the key. So, you know, right, so that's basically what we're going to do today, and then we'll just see what goes on. Right, so we've braided a socket on to the locking wheel nut and we've loosened it. And that's how you take a locking wheel nut off. Now, next little bit, how to get that out of there. And how to get one of these out of here. So, do that. Nip that up. Punch in. And there we go. Easy as that. Right. Then, so we shall. Right. There's your sump plug. Always use a rubber mallet to tap it, never a metal hammer. Mainly because the metal hammer can send shock waves through. Right, okay, we're starting to leak. And then
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Shit. God. Bastard. Right. Slight accident. But never mind. Right, so we are. This is very difficult to do whilst holding a camera. So we shall. There, mate. Right. Whoops. There we go. Right, there we go. Whoops. "25 Newton meters. One converter. Right, and then, whoops. You bastard. There's that. There's that. There's that. Right, okay. One stop. Two stops. Three stops. And one brand new stud. Now, just have to have a look. I don't think these are the ones on, to be honest. No, they actually fit. They do actually fit. So, we're all good on that. Right, now, as you can see, we've got this horrible lid here, and the disc is about fucked. So, right, next job is to actually take the caliper itself off. So, there's that bolting out, put it down there. Right, next it. I can't remember it. We'll do a good shot. Right. Don't know whether you can see this, but we've actually got a nib here from where all this crap here has been scraping onto the brake and wearing down the pad. So we're going to replace it. Anti-rattle blades. Put there. these haven't been off in a long time. Quick tip, use a span. Right, there's the bottom one. Now, can I get this one off? That's the thing. Oh dear me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right then, quick update on what's going on here. I put the caliper back on. This bolt here, hang on, yeah, that bolt there, what a bastard that is to get off it. I mean, you can see it's all rounded and what have you. Some idiot had used lock thread on it, so now it's going to drop her back down. I'm going to bleed that brake line. As you can see, the hub is off with the new disc to go back on. I'm going to put the piston kit, brake piston kit on there, push the caliper all the way back, and then we'll see where we go from there. Right, back in a few. Right, so I've got the brake thing in place there. You can just as I say see it. The bleed nipple's been undone. The fluid actually looks quite clean, but still I'm gonna do that, and then you'll see that what happens is that as the piston pushes back in, there we go. Right, so as the piston push back in, let's have a look. No, not quite. So we got the new disc on, we got the caliper all back together. All I've got to do is put the rubber on. I'm not sure that this caliper's not leaking, because a lot of air came out of it, to be honest. But we'll have to suck it and see what happens. As you can see, brand new pads in on the disc. So it's just a case of now everything's tightened up, so put the rubber cap on, put the wheel back on, and then start on another side. Oh dear. Right, so I've skimmed all of this and put the wheel back on. I put the old pads back in as well, mainly because at the back the two carrier bolts are absolutely seized. I'm going to have to get some oxyacetylene on the carrier bolts and warm them up so I can get those out, and maybe get some new carrier bolts as well. So the only thing to do now is drop her down, nice and slowly. She goes down, Change out the front wheel studs. While she's on the deck, I'm going to check the dip. So we get a bit of paper. There we go. And then we dip into there. And we have a look and see how far up she is. Not bad. Again, it didn't drop all its oil out, but then again it hasn't been running, so it may not have sent a lot of oil up to the top. That might be just oil in the sump. The only thing to do really is to run it and then check the oil again. As per usual, always do it across. I think that's a lock nut. Yeah, it is. That's the lock nut. There's that. And then there's that. Nip that up. There's that. Oops. Not a lot of pressure is needed on these. Right, and there we go. Right, there's that. Then, right, I'm not going to show you the boring bit because that's just me doing the other side.